Good morning and welcome to today's verse. To God be the glory. What a great day it is today. Today's verse, it comes to us from Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 1. And it says this: who is like a wise man? And who knows the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom makes his face shine, and the sternness of his face is changed. I want to speak to you about the importance of seeking godly wisdom. Imagine a teacher who walks into a classroom full of confused students. It reminds me of my international economics class that I took my junior year in college. I think I made a 62 on that particular first exam. And let me tell you, I thought I had failed. But then the professor walks in and he puts the spread on the board, going from the high, about a 64 down to a 26. That person made a 26, actually passed, believe it or not. And so when a teacher walks into this classroom full of confused students, like my international economics class, some are frustrated, others are embarrassed, but there's one student that is calm, clear-eyed, and smiling. Well, he figured out the problem. His understanding didn't just bring answers, but it changed his whole demeanor. You can see the confidence and the peace in his face. Now, that's the image that our verse is trying to paint. Wisdom doesn't just solve problems, but it transforms people starting from the inside out. Ecclesiastes is Solomon's exploration of life's meaning with such themes as he's wrestling with injustice, time, morality, and mystery. In chapters 7 to 8, he reflects on the value of wisdom in a world that is often seen unfair and confusing. In Ecclesiastes 8 and 1, it serves as a pivot. It concludes the previous chapter's thought about the benefits of wisdom, and it introduces a discussion about how wisdom helps a person navigate the complex issues of life, including dealing with authority and injustice. Several observations are noted here. Who is like the wise? Well, wisdom is rare, deeply valued. It sets a person apart. Who knows the interpretation of a thing? Wisdom gives discernment, the ability to interpret, not just to interpret the meaning, but the motives that behind it that are correct, not just superficially. Wisdom makes the face shine. It kind of echoes Moses' shining face after he encountered God in Exodus chapter 34. Wisdom brings inner clarity, which radiates outwardly. Hardness of his face is changed. Wisdom, it softens pride, stress, and our anger. It transforms our attitude, making us approachable, humble, and gentle. In a fast-paced, reaction-driven world, people are often ruled by emotion, fear, or pressure. Many wear stress and cynicism on their face, hardened, defensive, and angry. But wisdom, godly discernment, changes all of that. In our conversation, a wise person listens, pauses, speaks gently. Their shining face communicates peace. In leadership, wisdom helps to interpret what really is going on beneath the complaints, the conflict, and the confusion. In our personal lives, when you understand life from God's perspective, you carry yourself differently with joy and peace and confidence. Ecclesiastes 8 and 1 reminds us that true wisdom is rare. Wisdom interprets what others miss. And wisdom transforms us visibly, not just in what we know, but how we show up in the world. Do you want wisdom that shines through you in your words and your reaction and even in your faith? Then seek God's wisdom. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it shall be given to him. James chapter 1, verse 5. God's wisdom is not just knowledge, but is discernment with humility. It is the kind of wisdom that won't just help you to live well, but it will help others to see God at work in you. To God be the glory for the great things he has done. I pray that you would meditate upon this verse today. It would be a word of encouragement to you as you go throughout your day. I pray that you have a great day. Have a safe day. And then tune in again tomorrow, yes, as we consider today's verse. Amen.